You have stared at your reflection and felt like your hair is working against you, not for you. And nobody ever sat you down and told you why. Let's fix that together, because your bone structure deserves a hairstyle that honors it completely. I research worst style and beauty mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women, so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we are perfecting hairstyles for your face shape after 50, and by part 3, you will want to pause and look in the mirror. I mean it. We are covering 5 parts: the wrong cuts that age you, the shapes that frame beautifully, length mistakes, color placement, and the one finishing detail most women skip entirely. And the very first mistake? I see it on 9 out of 10 women walking into salons every single day. Let's go. Part 1. The wrong cut for your face shape. You spent an hour in that salon chair, showed a photo, trusted the process, and something still feels completely off. That feeling is not vanity. It is your instinct telling you the cut is fighting your bone structure instead of working with it. Here is the truth most stylists never say out loud. After 50, your face shape shifts. Fat redistributes, jawlines soften, and the cut that worked beautifully at 40 can quietly add years now. Honestly, this is the conversation I wish every woman had before her next appointment. The most common wrong cut I see is the blunt one-length bob sitting at jaw level on a round face. That horizontal line cuts across the widest point of your face, and it visually widens everything. The jaw-level cut is doing more damage than you realize. Swap it for a soft layered bob that ends just below the jaw, with face framing pieces that angle downward. That diagonal line draws the eye vertically, and your natural elegance immediately reads as more refined. For square face shapes, the mistake is keeping hair too short on the sides with too much weight at the top. That pyramid shape makes the jaw appear wider and the forehead heavier, which pulls the entire face downward. What to do instead? Ask for soft layers that fall past the collarbone with wispy curtain bangs. The movement softens angular lines and draws attention to those beautiful eyes. For heart-shaped faces, heavy bangs cut straight across are the enemy. They shorten the forehead but add visual weight exactly where you do not need it. The fix is sideswept or curtain bangs, light, wispy, and parted to open the upper face. This one is everything. If you are still wearing the same cut you had 5 years ago, swap it for one chosen specifically for your current face shape. The difference is not subtle. It is the kind of difference people notice without knowing why you look so refreshed. Maintenance tip: ask your stylist for a shape-up trim every 6 to 8 weeks. Even a 1/4 inch of new growth can shift the line and collapse the style that is meant to flatter you. This is the one that made a friend of mine stop mid-conversation and ask what had changed. She had only adjusted 1 centimeter of length. Now stay with me, because part 2 is where it gets even better. The length of your hair after 50 is either quietly aging you or quietly lifting you. And most women are making one very specific mistake with it. Part 2, the length mistake that adds years. Have you ever wondered why 2 women with similar features can wear the same haircut, and one looks 10 years younger? The answer almost always comes down to length, specifically, where that length hits on your neck and face. After 50, the neck area becomes more visible in conversation, in photos and on screen. And here is the thing most women never hear. Wearing hair too long and unstyled actually emphasizes that area more. The key insight is this: it is not about cutting your hair short. It is about placing your length intentionally. There is one length zone that changes everything about how your face reads in a room. And that zone sits between the collarbone and the shoulder. Hair that falls mid-back with no layers creates a curtain effect. It pulls the eye downward and flattens the face shape. Swap it for collarbone length layers with movement. The weight lifts, the jaw reads sharper, and your bone structure suddenly has room to shine. Very short pixie cuts can be stunning, but without the right softness around the temples and ears, they expose every line the face carries. If you love short hair, ask for a textured pixie with a longer side piece that grazes the cheekbone. That single detail is rejuvenating. Yes, that simple. The length mistake I see most often in women over 50 is the one-length style that has not been revisited in years. If you are still wearing the same length you wore a decade ago, your hair may be the reason something feels off in every photo. Swap long flat hair for a collarbone cut with interior layers. The volume created at the crown lifts the entire face. And if you are already short, add that one longer side piece near the cheekbone. You will feel the difference the same day. Maintenance tip. Collarbone length cuts need a moisture treatment every 2 to 3 weeks after 50. Hair at this length takes on stress from styling and dryness that shows most at the ends, which is exactly where your cut should be looking its most polished. This is the change that made one woman I know finally feel like herself again in photographs. Not a single other thing had changed. Get ready for part 3, because what we cover next surprises nearly everyone. We are talking about the part in your hair, and the exact placement that either adds years or takes them away without changing a single thing about your cut. Part 3, the part placement problem. This one is bold and I am just going to say it. The wrong part is aging your face faster than almost anything else you are doing. Not your cut, not your color, your part. After 50, the hairline shifts, the scalp becomes more visible, and the part you have worn since your 20s may now be exposing exactly what you do not want seen. A center part with fine or thinning hair creates a visible strip of scalp that draws every eye directly to the top of your head. The fix is a deep side part, positioned about 1 inch past the natural center. That single shift creates the illusion of volume on the crown, angles the eye diagonally across the face, and frames your natural elegance in a way a center part simply cannot. Honestly, I moved my part 2 years ago and 3 people in 1 week asked if I had done something to my face. Not my hair, my face. Swap a tight center part for a loose, slightly off-center, or deep side part with root lifting spray applied before drying. The difference shows in under 2 minutes. For women with very curly or textured hair after 50, the part becomes less visible naturally, but placement of volume still matters enormously. Lift volume at the crown and keep it lower on the sides. That ratio is what creates the lengthening effect that flatters every face shape. This is the one that gets the most disbelief until someone tries it. There is one specific tool that makes the deep side part look intentional rather than accidental, and it takes about 30 seconds to use properly. A fine-tooth tail comb creates a clean, sharp part line that holds through the day, while a finger part looks soft but sits down flat within an hour. Use the tail comb on slightly damp hair. Apply a light hold mousse from root to midshaft, and the part stays lifted all day. Maintenance tip. Alternate your part placement every few days to prevent the scalp from thinning along that same line over time. Your hair follicles benefit from the break in tension. Now part 4 is where your eyes are going to widen, because we are talking about color placement, and the exact highlight position that either frames your face like a portrait or disappears entirely. Part 4, the color placement error. Bold truth. You can have the most flattering cut, the perfect length, the ideal part, and the wrong color placement will erase all of it. After 50, the goal of color is not to look like you are hiding your age. The goal is to work with the light around your face in a way that makes your skin glow, your eyes pop, and your bone structure become the first thing anyone notices. And most women are placing their highlights in completely the wrong position. Highlights placed too dark and too close to the roots around the face create shadow. That shadow lands directly on the skin, and it emphasizes lines, depth, and hollowness around the eyes and cheeks. There is one color technique that changes everything about how your face reads in a room, and it takes your colorist exactly 4 minutes to apply. Face framing highlights. 2 to 4 pieces placed from the temple to the cheekbone in a warm, luminous tone 1 to 2 shades lighter than your base. That warmth reflects light upward onto your skin. Those beautiful eyes become the focal point. The entire face lifts. Swap dark, heavy lowlights concentrated near the face for warm, soft highlights placed specifically at the temple and cheekbone zone. The before and after of this one switch is the most dramatic of anything we have covered today. You needed to hear this. For women embracing silver or gray hair, the color technique shifts slightly, but the principle is the same. A toning gloss in a warm pearl or soft champagne shade applied to the front sections adds warmth and dimension without any commitment. It is the single most requested service at salons for women over 55 who wear their natural color, and most women do not know it exists. Maintenance tip. Face framing highlights should be refreshed every 10 to 12 weeks. Not because they grow out badly, but because the warmth fades first and you want that glow to stay consistent near your skin. This is the detail that made a woman in my community say she finally stopped dreading photographs. One color placement change. Part 5 is the one most women skip entirely. And it is the difference between a hairstyle that looks finished and one that quietly adds 5 years. What we are covering next takes less than 90 seconds in the morning. Do not go anywhere. Part 5. The finishing detail most women skip. You have done everything right. The cut, the length, the part, the color. And then you walk out the door with one thing missing, and all of it flattens. That thing is texture. Specifically, the kind of lived-in, airy, effortless texture that separates a hairstyle that looks styled from one that looks freshly done and absolutely intentional. After 50, hair texture changes. It becomes finer, more prone to lying flat, and slower to hold shape. This is not a flaw. It is simply a new set of instructions. The mistake is skipping a finishing product entirely, or using one designed for younger, thicker hair that weighs yours down. Heavy serums, thick creams, and high-shine glosses designed for thick hair sit on fine hair and eliminate every bit of natural lift. Swap those heavy products for a lightweight texturizing spray or a dry volume mousse applied only to the roots and midshaft, never the ends. Scrunch it in, let it air set for 60 seconds, and your hair has movement, dimension, and that effortless quality that reads as youthful no matter your cut. Honestly, this is the step that takes under 2 minutes and makes people assume you just came from the salon. There is one tool that delivers instant texture even on the finest hair, and it costs less than $15. A wide barrel soft brush, used on cool air setting after applying the texturizing spray, lifts the hair at the root while setting the texture in the direction it needs to fall. The result is volume that holds through the day without any stiffness. For curly and wavy hair over 50, texture is your greatest asset, but it needs moisture to activate. A curl refreshing spray on day 2 hair restores the shape and eliminates the frizz that adds visual noise to your whole look. It is the most underused product for textured hair over 50. Yes, 2 minutes. Maintenance tip. Clarify your hair once a month with a gentle clarifying shampoo. Product buildup is the #1 reason texture sprays stop working on fine mature hair. This is the final piece, and it is the one that pulls every other change in this video together into something that feels completely effortless. You just learned 5 hairstyle shifts that most women spend years figuring out on their own. And you have them all right now. Your bone structure was always this stunning. Now your hair finally shows it. Tell me in the comments, which of these 5 mistakes were you making without knowing it? Was it the part placement? The length? I want to know yours specifically. Next time, we are uncovering the exact makeup mistakes that cancel out every beautiful hairstyle change you just made. And one of them happens in the first 30 seconds of your routine. Like this video, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, and I will see you in the next one.